Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and sorry I haven't been, sorry, I haven't been posting lately. It's just, I've been gone on vacation and stuff like that, but I am back today, and today guys, we're doing something a little bit different. We are going to be doing a 2K18 wish list. I'm gonna be breaking down like new teams we should have, new like my team cards, and all the new modes and just options and stuff like that. So let's get right into this. So the first thing that people have been asking a lot, possibly about, is new teams in 2K18, and I listed at least a few teams that should be in this game, in the 2K18 game. We should get the 2008-2009 Hornets with Chris Paul and David West. They were really good back then, so that's a team that people want. Also, the Pacers, the 2000 Pacers with Reggie Miller. So, like that's because people want him, because he's probably one of the best three-point shooters, probably top 10, I would say, in my opinion. Another one is the 92-93 Suns with Charles Barkley. They went to the NBA Finals that year, but lost to the Bulls. Shout out to Michael Jordan. Also, these teams that these past three teams are the teams that went to the NBA Finals. So this other one, the 2010-2011 Mavericks, if you remember them, they beat LeBron James and the Miami Heat. So I kind of want them in 2K18 because that has like Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, Sean Marion, all those guys, like Tyson Chandler. Those guys were forced in the 2011 NBA Finals. So I'd really like to see them because I really like Dirk Nowitzki's shot as well. And then another one, this is the year before these two teams. So if you remember, the Magic went to the NBA Finals the previous year, but they lost to the Lakers, and that's also another team that I want, is the 2009-2010 Lakers, as well as the 2009-2010 Magic, because the Magic 2009-2010, they went to the finals with Dwight Howard, so that's why I want them, because then you could have Dwight Howard, because then you could have the best Dwight Howard in the game, because all we have is the current one, who's like 31 years old, and we want the one who went to the NBA Finals. And then also, the reason why I want the 2009-2010 Lakers, another team, even though that would be like 5 or 6 Laker teams, but the reason why I want them in there is because that was Kobe Bryant's last year in the NBA Finals. That was his last NBA Finals championship. That was his last championship of his career, so that's why I also want him. And then the last team I want is the 2007-2008 Nuggets. Like, that was with Allen Iverson and Carmelo Anthony. Like, those teams were a force in that year. Like, it was probably, they were super good. And that's just crazy. Alright, so our next thing is new My Team cards. So I wanted to get these cards. I like to play My Team a lot, so if you guys like to play My Team, this is pretty useful. And then going back to like the Suns, Pacers, and Hornets, those old teams, I would like to see Charles Barkley, and I would like to see Reggie Miller on my team. Probably, I would say, this might be a little high, but like a 95 diamond Reggie Miller with like limitless range, deep range, dead eye, stuff like that, A+ from 3. And then we should have, and then, the highest overall Chris Paul card this year was a Ruby Chris Paul. I'm not sure, maybe there might be a diamond, but I'm not positive. But the biggest one that I know is the 88 Ruby. But I was thinking we should go as throwback and get like a 93 or 92 Amethyst card back when he was on the Pelicans, or it used to be the Hornets, now the Pelicans. So that would be crazy. Like, that would be really useful in my team because he used to cross over people's lives for that, and he still does. So that's gonna be really nice. All right, on to the new thing. That was really quick. The new thing, and also if there's any other my team guys or teams that I missed, like other new teams that I missed, leave a comment. But figure it out and then leave me a comment down below what teams that I missed that I didn't see, or if there's just other ones that you just like to see in 2K18. So let's go on to new mode. So these ones probably my favorite one of this year, hopefully this year, my team, is I hope they put like an Olympic mode in. You know, they asked for that. Well, this past season, they asked for that. They wanted to have like an Olympic mode because Paul George was on there, but it was just all it was the 2016 Team USA. That's all it was. So I'm thinking we could have like an Olympic mode where you would like choose like an international team and then go through a bracket and try to win gold. So that would be pretty good. And then another thing is a draft mode. Like, this is what people have been asking for a long time, is a draft mode, because Madden 17 has a draft mode and it is really good, really fun, and it's nice to know like if you can't get certain cards, like the 99 overall guys and stuff like that, you can use them. You can use them in draft mode. And so what I would like is in 2K18, NBA2K18, I'd like to see a draft mode like with my team cards and stuff like that. Like, if you can't get like a pink diamond, like let's say a pink diamond Kobe Bryant or like a diamond LeBron James, then you'll be able to use them for a limited time in draft mode. And I would really like that a lot, because then you can be able to feel what the card is like if you can ever get it. Like, if you can't ever afford the card, you'll be able to use it and feel how the card is like and how good it is or how bad it is, I guess. But I like that a lot, the draft mode too. I say that should be like #1 list for 2K to make. And then here's another thing. So remember when they were going to make Mamba moments for this year's game, but they didn't for some reason. They were gonna, but I was thinking, because this year because this year's oh my gosh, what is it? It's like the gold, it's like the good version, let's just say. It has Shaq on it. Then this year it has Shaq on the cover of NBA2K18 on like the gold edition or something. I don't know, but they should do something with like Shaq's greatest moments. You know, like they were gonna do Kobe Bryant's greatest moments. What they should have, this video might be a bit late for all this stuff, but I'm just saying it could happen. But I'm saying they should put like a Shaq's greatest moments, like, you know, back in like 2000 or something. I can't, like, I don't know his big moments, but like they should put in his great moments. Like, you have to do this and this, like, you know, he scored like 42 points and you have to score 42 points with Shaq or something like that. You know, it's just like that, like greatest moments of all, like greatest moments mode, like back in 2K12, where you played the greatest moments of each legend that we know of. So I would really like to have a Shaq's moments, and because that would be really fun as a mini game, and you know, and they just put it in just because they didn't put in Mamba moments. So let's move on. So a lot of people have been talking about mini games. You know, for my part, if you're waiting like half an hour for a game or something like that, or just in general, like they should make like a new mini games thing maybe for maybe like a new mini games mode just for fun, and also for my park as well. Like this would be good to have like games like horse. Like if you're waiting for a game and it takes a long time, you could play a game of like horse or something. I don't know how they'll be able to fit it in, but like they could do it in like a new mini games mode in like the main screen, and have like you could play horse. Like you could choose like like just like blacktop, you can play like 1-on-1 or 5-on-5, or like you can play 1v1 or 5v5 or something like that, and you could do that. Also around the world as well, so you could do that, which would be nice. And that would be really nice to have, is like if you're waiting a long time, or if you just want to play in the main screen, play like horse or around the world. Those are really fun games that people like to play, so I would really love that. So next one is more colleges in my career. I've always wanted more colleges. This may not be a big topic, but like this is really cool and stuff like that, just because, you know, there's a lot of things, because there's only like six college teams like in my career right now, and they get pretty boring and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You want like teams, like I was thinking of teams from like the SEC, the Pac-12, the Big 10, the Big 12, and you know those teams, like getting lots of teams on there. Like you can choose from multiple colleges, multiple conferences, and then also after that you could do like I'll get into it in just a second. But more colleges. So the next one, the biggest of all of these, is more options in my career. So what I'm saying is that there are some things I read that people want to change your voice. So maybe like you could like, instead of just having just two voices, you know, like a white male's voice or a black male's voice, instead of just having two options, you could do like multiple. You could like import your voice, or you can change the pitch of your voice, or you can have it be like you can have an accent, a regular American accent, or you could have like an international accent, or like international voice, whatever, and you can change the pitch of how deep and how high you want your voice to be. And I'm thinking that would be really cool to be in my career, instead of having the exact same voice, instead of only having two voices. I was thinking maybe doing like you can make your own voice or import yours. Like that would be fun to watch. But that would be fun to have. Also, another one for my career is simulation. You know how this year you couldn't simulate the season? Like if you wanted to go, let's say, to the trade deadline, or let's like just anything. Like if you wanted to go to the All-Star break, like All-Star game, stuff like that, you could do that, but you couldn't. You couldn't do that this year. You had to play every single game, and I just got bored, and I just stopped playing my career because of that. It's just because you couldn't just simulate the game. I wanted to sim to a certain part of the season, but I couldn't, and so I just didn't play my career this year just because it wasn't that fun. I thought it was for me, it was too hard. I felt it was a bit too hard for us. It probably wasn't for all of you other guys, but like for me, it kind of got too hard and too boring and long, so I just stopped and played my team. So that's another thing. Another one would be like like face mapping. So what that would be is like you could be able to like you could have the face of like a favorite like celebrity player, or even yourself. Like I know we have that already, but like it would be way better, and it would be way more realistic. So what I'm thinking is we could do that, and that would be nice. And also the last thing is the commentator. You know how the commentator in my career only says your nickname? I would like it if it would say your last name or something like that instead, because I hate it saying my nickname the whole time. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. leave a comment down below what stuff I missed. And let's get this to like 5 likes, and I'll do a Madden 18. See ya.